Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
Make America great again. From sea to shining sea. It's a land of the free, my friend. The one for you and me. Let's go.
I am Debbie, and this is Mark. Good morning, everybody. And we are two old people on the couch. So I don't know what's going on today. I don't feel like I was quite ready.
Oh, all right. Remember, watch us at 2x speed for a better experience after the show. Man, I just told you to turn down your
Yeah,
audio.
you did just tell me to turn down.
I'm getting rid of that. All right. Don't need that. And we don't need that. So, how's everybody this Saturday morning?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I guess you're only talking to me.
Well, everybody. Too,
everybody. I'm kind of slacking, but I'm gonna get my ducks in a row.
Got to give a shout out to Homestead Lou. Put out a video.
Yeah, he did.
So go check. Hey, anybody coming in here, go check out Homestead Lou, which is very interesting because I've got a cheap Chinese generator too. And I guess there's only so many engines that the cheap Chinese made, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure I got a smaller one, but I'm sure whatever all I just have to do is do the horsepower. Boom. I could get a carburetor that did both gas. I mean, three things: gas, propane, or natural gas. And I think natural gas, we got natural gas here, so to our house. And I'm thinking, why mess around with gas tanks and all that stuff, you know? Just get the natural gas to come in. But you could switch it and go to gas too if you wanted to.
Yeah.
If the natural gas was out. Okay. So go check out Homestead Lou. Back to Countries in Lone Star Cowboy Adventures. Great channels. Everybody go check out Lone Cowboy Adventures. Back to Country Homestead. Whoever else jumps in.
Full Blown Country is in the house. Good morning, Zombie.
Zombie 5. Okay.
Yeah. Good morning, Zombie 5.
We said our hellos.
We said our hellos.
No, we love. We could sit here all day long. I just wanted to start out with something, a little tribute to one of my favorite coaches of all time.
Okay.
He passed away.
No.
And I don't know. That's kind of iffy because he never said that he didn't want to announce whether he got the jibby jab or didn't get the jibby jab, right?
Yeah. Good morning, Treasure Hunter. Good morning, Ron.
State, their rule was you had to get it or you were gone.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm thinking whether that had anything to do with it or not, who knows? I'm just sad that Mike Leach passed away from the head coach of the Mississippi State football. And the guy, I love him because he's out of this world different than anybody else, right? He thinks outside the box, and his whenever they would interview him, he would just give the craziest talks, right? So let's get out to Mike Leach here. Okay, this is Mike Leach. He's going to give a little talk on marriage.
Okay. A little talk on marriage.
At a football. Well,
at a football.
I don't know
after a football game.
No, this is. I had to rack it a little bit prior to it. So hold on. Here we go.
You got to comment on it, positive or negatively, whatever's running through your mind.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Sean.
She's going to lose her mind. Your mother-in-law is going to lose her mind. Your mom is going to lose her mind. Several of your sisters and female relatives are going to lose their mind, and they're gonna barrage you with constant questions. What should we wear? And then, which of course my answer was I don't care. And then, what color should the invitations be? I don't care. What should we have for dessert? I don't care. Should we seat this way or that way? I don't care. But see, I don't care is not satisfactory at all. And you're going to get caught in a catch-22, and I'm certain that you already have. And that catch-22 is, well, I want you to be a part of this too. So what color invitations? All right, the blue ones. Well, I kind of like the tan ones. Okay, the tan ones then. Oh, you're just saying that because you want this over with. You're not even thinking about it, which is of course true. What do you want for dessert? I was thinking of strawberry shortcake. Oh, okay. Yeah, strawberry shortcake would be good. Well, what about the blueberry pie? Well, I like the blueberry pie. We could have the blueberry pie. Well, I thought you said you wanted the strawberry shortcake. And it's just going to go back and forth. And there's they're going to play keep away from you until after you're married. There's no answer you can give that is going to be satisfactory or correct. And if you successfully please a few of them, the others will still be, oh, well, I just don't feel like he's that interested. Yeah, okay, so you need to work late. Go in the back room and read a lot of books. Take the groomsmen out so you make sure that they march in just right and they know exactly, these swell outfits that you picked out or whatever, however you're doing it. And in the end, you'll wish you eloped. You need to find excuses that they'll buy.
Mike, Brandon let me know that.
That's just a little tip of the iceberg. I mean, he'll give you advice on any report. Like most of the people that interviewed him start off with maybe one football question, but then they would divert him, and he'd roll on anything. So,
oh yeah.
And Bob, he coached 1 year with Bob Stoops, here at Oklahoma University, and I heard Bob Stoops one story about him is he thought outside the box. So he thought, hey, he started writing down all the plays, the first 17 plays of the game that they were going to play against, I don't know, Texas A&M or somebody. I think it was Texas A&M. So he started writing out the plays, but they were all wrong plays, right? Like if they were going to go to the left, they went to the right, whatever. They just wrote it all down.
Good morning, MT.
Then he had his one football player was running up the chute, and it accidentally fell out of his pocket, right?
Oh.
And went on the ground.
Oh, no.
And so they said that, Mike was back further, and he's watching the guy. And the one guy's like, and he picks it up, and he starts reading it. He's like, his eyes lit up, and he went running into the locker, room at the beginning of the game. You know how they all come out, stretch, and then they go back up in there. So they all went back up in there, and, they jumped out to a 17-point lead because they thought the first 17 plays were, what was written down
on the paper.
On the paper.
Mm-hmm.
So immediately, boom, they jumped out to a 17-point lead. So there you go. That's Mike Leach. Now let's get on to some of your news, Deb.
Oh, okay. Well, we have more stuff going on with our transformers around the country here, and we have some transformer, like electric companies, I guess, is what you would call them, getting threatening letters in the mail.
Oh my goodness!
Now.
All right.
Well, so they're starting to get threatening letters and all that kind of stuff. So we got that going on here in America, and then of course overseas with Putin and all that kind of stuff. Who knows what is going on in his brain? Because there's all kinds of
stuff
of uproars going on over there, and more fighting, and it seems like they're going to want to push to expand this conflict that's going on overseas.
NATO has to step in, or Russia will win. I mean, it's just inevitable. Whatever. But did you hear about Joe Biden here the other day? Joe Biden said his uncle, I believe, I don't know if it's uncle or whatever, he got injured and got a Purple Heart or something like that at the Battle of the Bulge in World War II. Completely not true. It's another one of his wacky stories that he just likes to tell people to get on their good side, and it's fabricated. So we got that story going. I thought that was pretty good too. Yeah,
it is pretty good. So, and other than that, we're just it's cold here today. This morning, it's very cold in Oklahoma this morning. It's 25 degrees outside.
Yeah,
and
Studio Y is cold.
There's going to be Karen must have forgot to turn up the heat.
Well, she's got her space heaters up
I
there.
know. She doesn't
She's got
care
them
about
cranked
us
on
down
to
here.
high. She's going to break. If we disappear, it's because Karen blew a break.
Yeah. Oh,
blew
okay.
a breaker.
I thought she was going to burn down the studio.
Up in the control room up there. All our streaming gear is up there.
Yeah.
And so if we go off, it's because Karen's a space heater. So, and, we joke about that, right?
Yeah.
I worked at a little tiny independent TV station, and you have to keep master control. You have to keep it cold because of all the equipment. Well, the master control lady, she wears like a summer dress or something like that, right? Nothing, right?
Right.
And every day she's, oh, it's so cold in here. It's so cold in here.
Yeah, we'll put
Why
some
is it
clothes
so
on.
cold?
We'll
And
put
so
some clothes on.
she brought a space heater, put it underneath the desk, took down the whole station.
Oh my.
So that's where I get some of my
Your Karen stories.
Karen stories at. But yeah, it can happen, Karen. And so, but heaven forbid you just leave a jacket there every day. Like just in the closet, just
Good
put
morning,
a
Lazy
jacket there.
Days.
And if you come to work and it's cold in master control, which it is, constant temperature every day,
Yes.
dress appropriately.
Yeah. Well,
There's my rant.
yeah, dress appropriately. So, yes, I think sending Patriot batteries over there is going to be a step beyond what Putin's going to put up with.
Well, yeah, and I talked to
Yeah.
again, we like redacted, right?
Mhm.
In fact, let's go out to Islam Murata while we're talking here.
Okay.
Because this looks like redacted. Although I think they got away from the 2 box a little bit. They
Yeah.
did this for a while, and then they're like, yeah, 2 old people on a couch.
Guys are using that, so we
copied it.
Yeah. So we got to move
bailed
on.
it.
Yeah.
But they had a general on redacted, and it's redacted news over on the Rumbles, redacted news and redacted on the YouTubes. But so they're talking to a general that it knows his stuff, not one of these shill generals that they just throw in there for to meet the mainstream media concepts. And he says, listen, with all the drones and everything out there nowadays and missiles and all that stuff, he goes, they would need at least 1,000 Patriot missiles to do any bit of good at all. And we don't have that many. And so they got 100, I think. They're sending over 100. So they're nowhere close to having enough to even have a defense at all. And so it's not going to work. And again, the general's like, it's a foregone conclusion. Russia's going to win unless, World War III. All the rest of the people. And you're right. Then that's what they're trying to do is get NATO sucked into it. But the Patriot missiles, they said that's just to prolong it. You know how they they like to prolong these wars. They don't want to win.
They wanted to stretch out to at least 2025.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You got that there. Yeah. And then also there's supposed to be a winter storm coming for next week for the Christmas holiday that's going to affect especially the east coast of the United States. So like the ice and snow, I guess, and all that kind of stuff, plus a cold front coming down from the north and coming south. So I think our temperatures are supposed to be like 19 degrees sometime this week. So it's going to get cold this week. So and we still haven't picked our.
It looks like a rainy day.
Yeah, it does look.
But you know how in
not
Florida,
very many people out there.
It could be like overcasty and rainy one second, and then like sunny the next. So
it could be.
But nobody's at the pier today.
No, nobody's.
We should have found a different camera for today.
Yeah, and we're gonna disappoint people today. So do you want to just get that out there right now while we're gonna disappoint people? Yeah. So
no,
we can't find Ned.
He's gone.
Ned is disappeared. We can't get in contact with him. He won't pick up his phone. Every time he goes to the woods, you can't find him.
I've got to say, in our defense, is last week was a very busy week. If you're in the school biz, it's a crazy week. Everybody's getting off for Christmas, and
Christmas parties were yesterday. So we had lots of Christmas parties.
20,000 steps.
Yeah,
I had 20,000 steps yesterday. And an overfull trash, the bin outside.
Yeah.
You couldn't pyramid it any higher and, trash off to the side. So it was extremely busy, and I'm a little bit on the tired side today.
Yeah, we are tired. We're tired today, but we are going to.
But I'm
going to get motivated.
Oh, man. I see a lot of people in here that I'm going to fire up a grumpy, alive, I think, and just have a jump in. I think I want to do it on ghosts, aliens, and just conspiracy theory night too. Like just call-ins. You tell me your experience, because everybody's got an experience, whether they think it's legit or not. Some weird things have happened. I want to get call-in hour and just have people call in and tell them about their
ghost stories,
or alien stories,
or
just anything that's just freaky that happened. Like maybe deja
Good morning,
vu.
Kansas Misfit.
Could we have deja vu in there? Like I was here before.
I do have deja vu
I
occasionally.
used to whenever I was younger.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man, I've been here. Or how about this?
Good morning, grilling addiction.
I'm gonna talk to Cowboy Ken. I don't know if David's in here. All my Trader
morning,
Hunter's
Shannon.
a trucker, I believe, too. Like all my truckers, I gotta just say one thing. All right, how many times have you driven 1,000,000 times on a section? You know it like the back of your hand, right? And you're driving along, and then nothing looks the same.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, wait a second, where am I? This doesn't look like. And then you finally come across a landmark that, oh, okay, yeah, I'm on.
Oh, like you're on a familiar road, but then it doesn't seem familiar?
Yeah, like I've driven roads, and I've been like, where is this place? None of this looks familiar, and I've driven it 1,000,000 times. I don't know if that's ever happened to people, and you're just like, this ain't the right road, and then, suddenly, all of a sudden, the right truck stop comes along or something. You're like, oh, okay, I'm not losing my mind. Okay, I'm on I-70 or whatever.
Yeah.
Shannon's here. I got to apologize to Shannon. I have missed a couple. I missed her live. I was
I
very.
was in her life.
You were, yeah, you were. But I just didn't have it in me to. I needed. And people understand, and that's why we only have 10s and 10. And that's another thing. While I'm rambling,
Yes.
can I just go?
Keep
again,
rambling.
All glory be to God, right?
Yes.
I don't say it enough on this channel, right?
Right.
Is if we're supposed to have 10s and 10s of people watching, right? Just
Right.
10, then we're supposed to have 10. That's what God wanted us to do. Just talk to 10 people.
Right.
If it was supposed to be 1,000,000 people, all glory be to God, it would be 1,000,000 people.
Right.
But obviously, He's chosen us to
For the
only,
10s and
for the
10s.
10s and 10s of
The
people.
10s and 10s.
And I sit there and go, should we even do it? Should we even do it sometimes?
I know.
You do too.
I do. I've been
and I'm
bad
like,
here
nah,
lately.
it's if one person likes it, then
And
we'll
I've
do it.
kind of lost my news spark, so then I'm like, I just
Well,
don't,
we're busy.
you know.
I think we're gonna be able to. You're gonna be able to listen to podcasts
Yeah,
and
all
stuff
day
like
long.
that all
Yeah,
day
now.
long now.
Mhm.
Now that you're coming to the dark side, so that's another thing. We're not going to change our name, but it could be you're getting your news from two
Two
janitors.
janitors now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're getting your news from two janitors. What people would be? Oh, that's reliable.
That is reliable. No
These
more
people are
reliable people to get your news from.
Yeah.
So you have that going on for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, aren't you glad you're here? So anyway, yeah, yesterday was kind of sad. Saying goodbye to all my babies.
Oh, I know.
Because I had about 4 in my class I had last year and this year, so I've had them for a year and a half. So
Yeah.
it was a little bit sad yesterday. But on the plus side, dealing with 2 and 3-year-olds can be a bit much.
Yeah.
And I'm getting old.
It's
And I'm not old. I'm not
Listen.
this new school.
yeah.
Like this new school where you have like you can't punish them and you can't reward them either for behavior.
just gotta
So I'm
just let
like,
'em-
so what can you do?
And then
you know?
then you get in trouble if something happens.
Right. And then you get in trouble if they hurt themselves
Right,
because they
right.
weren't listening to you.
And now
Yeah.
trust me, you're gonna like it. I don't want to bore the people with janitor news, but
Yeah,
you're
that's
gonna
done.
like it. You're gonna like it where you're going. The kids are already excited that Miss Mark.
It's coming.
Oh yeah, they're
Mm.
just they're like, what? And then a lot of them go, "You're married?"
Mm.
Yeah, I'm married. Oh, And then some of the little girls are mad.
Mhm.
They're like, "You're married?"
Mm.
Oh man, he's off the table.
Yeah. So
The kids are funny. They're just whacked out funny kids.
2 janitors in the hall. Hey. maybe
2
a change.
peas in a pod. Somebody said
2 peas in a pod. I like that one
because
too.
we have the 3rd grade pod and the 4th grade pod. So 2 peas in a pod, somebody
Yeah.
said. I don't know if I think it was somebody on our last chat came
Yeah.
up with that. I thought, man, that's really
But it's not
Yeah.
like they're far away, so I can always go visit them. And 2 of my kids, their parents work at the school I'm going to, so I'm sure they'll be around.
Kansas Misfit asks, you can't hug them. You
Yeah,
can.
I can hug.
You can hug them, and I don't know. It's weird. We live in El Reno, so things are a little bit more country, right?
Mhm.
And I try to say, let's just air, because I got third and fourth graders, right? So I said, let's just air hug. But there's some kids, they're hell bent on, they need a hug, and I'm not gonna deny them a hug, especially they're all leaving for break.
Yeah.
And a lot of
they
them,
all wanted a hug.
yeah,
break.
I was giving high fives at the as I was doing garbage in the cafeteria,
Yeah.
and I'm high, and a lot of them just run in and give you a deep hug, and like, I'm gonna miss you, Mr. Mark, and stuff like that. So it's fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, why did God, make me go away from my high-paying job, and come to be a janitor? I think I know why. It's like, and a lot of the kids don't have a father figure.
They don't. These days, they don't have.
So I can
a lot
almost
of them.
tell which ones are, because they gravitate towards me to be their go-to guy. So that's good.
No, Mark's he's very careful about his interaction with kids. He really is.
Yeah.
Don't be
I tell him not
a
to.
JB sniffing.
I'm like, look, air hugs. And then they're like,
Mhm.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's ones that you figure out, no matter what, they're going to hug you.
Yeah.
They're coming for you.
Yeah. Mhm.
So you don't want to like run away or act like you don't like them. So you're like, okay, give me a hug. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah.
kid.
We did get some Christmas cards this week. Do we want to?
Yeah, let's
get
do
into
that.
that?
That'll fill in some time. What other news do I have? I had, you keep going.
Okay, so we got a package from Lone Cowboys Adventures, and he loaded us up with stickers.
All right.
All kinds of stickers.
Boy, Back to Country is going to be interested in this segment. He's doing it. He's doing research on the infiltration of the
YouTube.
Jeff is.
Yeah.
Then, so he's very. This is intel for him.
Yeah.
All these letters for Jeff is pure gold
it's an
intel.
ornament.
All right, we're back.
Okay, are we back?
We're back.
Yeah, we just all of a sudden we disconnected.
Yeah, our internet's
So-
been doing that here lately, so hopefully that's the last time it does it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's been
doing it on the
stuttering.
inbound, and now we've had a lot of rain, so I don't know if the water's gotten in there, lined out there somewhere. All right, we're coming back, and we're back.
I don't know what's going on.
This is terrible. We've had such good, reliable internet here that this is really ticking me off. All right.
Okay, I think we're back for a minute. So anyway, we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't keep up. All right, this is
we're
from Patty Price. Thank you, Patty Price, and it's a Christmas card.
At least this warns us that we're not streaming anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's awful nice of them. It's a nice
So-
little touch.
And then let's see who this is from. I don't know who this is from. It's got pretty snowflakes on the back though.
Yeah, we're under attack. See, we're breaking out the intel on
the Christmas cards.
on the inside info on
Oh,
YouTubers.
Ernie Hatmaker. This is from Ernie Hatmaker.
She did a piece on me whenever I first started
Yeah.
out on Grumpy Grandpa Patriot show, and she researched the heck out of it. and
She did. It was a great piece.
It was a great piece.
And she sent stickers and Ed's attention
Yeah,
to
Ed,
detail. Her
Attention, husband.
What?
He's
Uh-huh.
into model.
Mm-hmm.
He does a really good job.
Yeah, I might have to get on the ball and send out some Christmas cards. Maybe. I don't have
Yeah.
any stickers. I haven't done any merch in a long time.
Yeah, I don't know, Ken. It did pause, and then I don't know if you have
Should
to
be back. Oh.
refresh, but we've been going again without refreshing. So
This card is from Whiskey and Sunshine. Off grid.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're awesome.
Yeah. Scott and
He-
Shelley.
They
They're
post
up in Maine.
they posted their first video of breaking out the tractor, the first shoveling they had to do of their driveway and stuff like that. I don't know if they did a video yet, but it was up on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Because I've been missing their videos on their channel. She has another channel, Repurposing My Way, and that's a good channel. I like her crafty channel.
Yeah, they're just the best people in the world.
The Wolry family.
Oh, that's
That's your sister.
Becky. Oh,
Or that's your
well, that's
your
all.
niece.
She.
All right, that one got in there. That's
That's a good
niece.
sign
Uh-huh.
because
Oh yeah, that's right. They're the ones that she
they're
was
a
mad
great
at you.
family, and yeah, I'm an idiot sometimes. I have a way of rifting things, and
Uh-huh.
Merry Christmas, Becky and family, and thank you so much for the Christmas card.
And this is from Debbie
And I am an ass. I'll just put it out.
Darch.
Debbie?
Is that how you say your last name? I'm not sure.
What are we, Debbie?
I don't know.
We are ignorant
And ridiculous.
and ridiculous.
And
And we-
Peanuts is one of my favorite.
We try not to burn bridges. We try not to.
Oh, it's a pocket prayer angel. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I used to have one of those crosses that fits in your palm of your hand. It was like
Back
a
it up a
prayer
little bit.
thing.
You got it. No, okay, it's just white.
It's
But
white.
it's knitted.
It's knitted. It's cool. I love it.
It's not just a cutout of
Doc.
a piece of white paper.
Okay, Debbie Dot. Nork. What?
Debbie, pull yourself together.
Well, I'm trying to read how she pronounces her last name.
You know, if people don't know there's chat going on, they would look at you going, I think she's having a breakdown.
And then I have one from Jaws.
Oh,
From
I
Johnny
know,
along with
Joe.
Shannon.
And
And there we go. I tried to go fast so we didn't bore the people, and I didn't read the cards. I'll read them in a little bit.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
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 All right, so
See,
that's all the Christmas cards that
And we didn't
we got.
send out
So I
anything
haven't yet, but
know.
maybe we will.
before Christmas. Get some out
Mhm.
real fast. I'm still waiting on those stupid. I
Oh, okay. MT Homestead did their first. I'll have to check out that video.
Oh, when did that come out?
It came out yesterday.
All
First,
right, I didn't see that one.
yeah. I'll have to go check it out.
All right, we'll go. Yeah,
Good
yeah.
morning, Kay.
We-
And it's going to be May 19th to the 21st. That would be a good date for us.
I think, are we on?
No, we're still in school then. That's like the week before school gets out.
Just a week before?
Yeah.
Well, this is the weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
So we'll just take off Friday. Both of us together take.
No, we'll just leave after work.
Yeah, we
It's
can
not
get out
as
there.
far.
We'll get out there.
Late that evening. Yeah. No, that sounds like a good time.
But if the government has their, well, they'll be locking us all down by then anyway. So who knows what's going to go on?
Yeah, they're going to start this whole climate, so we can get into that a little bit
Sears.
more.
We talked about it
gonna-
on our last show, one of our shows, Sears. They're Bill Gates. Ooh, I said his name. And
Yeah,
all
you
them, They came out with a new.
Yeah. Well,
New
they're
thing.
going to lock us down in the spirit of saving the climate.
Climate now.
Yeah,
too.
climate. So we can't.
It's going to be a
move around.
respiratory.
Oh, that's a different. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a different issue. But
They-
yes.
I think they just roll on what's out there lately, like RSV and all that is really
Yeah.
bad right now. So
Mhm.
they're like, well, people will believe that because they're all getting.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna throw that out.
Yeah,
there.
me and all my little babies had a cough all this week. So, but we made it through, and I finished strong. I did not miss any work.
Speaking of
some?
MT Homestead,
Mm-hmm. We got the
the
mug.
mug.
We don't know how long we've been online now.
Well, we
Yeah.
know by time wise.
Yeah,
we got
we
a half
do.
hour.
I know. I know. You want to put our phone number up there?
Yeah,
See if
let's get
anybody
it.
wants to call.
Yep.
We'll probably end this one a little bit early.
Oh, maybe.
We'll see how things go.
Just
We'll
tell
put
us.
the phone number up
We'll
there.
leave it up. We'll leave it up to the people if we're boring them.
So what is everybody doing for Christmas this year? Are you traveling? Are you staying at home? The lake is located in northeast Oklahoma.
Yeah, probably kind of Middle East,
Yeah.
Northeast,
Yeah,
and it's
of Oklahoma.
It's the only lake that's blue.
Yeah,
It's seriously
It's
like
a
the
nice
only
lake.
major lake that actually doesn't have mud in it. you
Yeah.
know, and you can it's known for its diving.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
scuba diving.
Scuba diving.
Yeah, scuba diving and stuff like that. And the rocks. I don't know if they're
Mhm.
still there, but we went there and we jumped off those cliffs it was extremely dangerous because you had to jump out far because there was rocks right underneath you, right? So if you slipped and didn't jump out far enough, you're gonna. So, I was sitting there at the edge going, oh, this makes no sense. You could get paralyzed and everything. And then this 10-year-old kid just goes, run right by me and goes off and goes in the water while I'm assessing
the situation.
the situation. And then once a 10-year-old goes zipping on by you and does it, then Yeah, you're like, yeah. And then we went over to that other area where the same area.
Oh, we have a call.
Hold on. Oh man, hold on.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
Keep
He's
rolling.
not ready.
I'm ready. I'll get it here.
Okay.
I'll make it in time.
Call from
D with Homestead Rewind.
Oh, D.
Oh, hey,
okay.
to
Dee.
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
How's it going, D?
Good morning.
We should
Hey,
probably
I
go
was
to.
calling to see if you think we're going to get a white Christmas.
Here in Oklahoma, I guess it's gonna be cold. I know that is. We're supposed to get a cold spell going on.
You're in
Yeah.
Tennessee, aren't you?
No, I'm in Missouri. I'm just right across the line from you guys.
Where are you at?
Missouri.
Missouri.
In Missouri.
Why
Yes.
did I think you were
Yep.
in Tennessee?
I don't know. I don't know. But
Yeah,
we're in Missouri here, and I've been watching the Weatherman Plus on YouTube, and he's saying that we are going to have a white Christmas.
Oh, well, that will
They're
be
showing
nice.
White
Yeah,
Christmas through there.
yeah, I know. I think just to the east of Oklahoma is where the storm is supposed to come through. So you probably have a good chance, maybe.
Now, how is
I'm excited.
Yeah.
how is Nosy?
It's going to get cold. Oh, Nosy Rosie's right here.
Okay. All right.
Being nosy, as usual. I have stored up some water in case the water lines freeze. I have backup lighting. I have lots of wood for my wood cook stove. And I think if it gets cold and we lose power, I'm going to be good to go.
Well, good. That's good. Yeah, I should probably stock up on a little bit more water. We're kind of low on our water supply.
We don't have that much wood. We got the generator ready to go. Again, I probably want to do what Homestead Lou did one day is get it so I can just hook it into the have a little spigot, natural gas spigot right outside on our back patio with the overhang. Put a natural gas spigot out there so we can just
That's
run.
probably a great idea.
Yeah, with gasoline being what it is. Yeah.
Or if power goes down, it might be hard to get gas in town too.
That's
so.
true. That's true. Yep. We're getting our tank filled tomorrow or Monday, full tank of propane. So we'll be good to go. But for at least the first part of the year, I'm going to go to sunny, warm Florida and see my daughter. And I'm pretty excited about that.
Nice.
Yeah, you just came back from a trip you were in Florida, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's where you guys were. You were out on the boat and everything?
We went for Thanksgiving, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be...
So this will probably be the last time I go down there because then I'll be getting ready to start plants for the garden and
busy season.
I will be trapped here. Happily trapped here, I should say.
There's pros and cons about providing your own food.
There is. There definitely is. Luckily my son can watch over things when I'm gone if I have to be, but I just don't ever feel like it gets done right unless I do it myself. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's the old adage. If you want it done right, do it yourself.
Well, I'm going to get up here and let somebody else call you guys. I'm happy to be able to see you. I try to every time I can.
Oh, well, thanks for calling and for being in the chat. And it's good to hear from you.
We'll have to get up to Missouri someday, too.
Yeah, we'll join up. I want one of them onion burgers still.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
Yeah.
All right. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Merry
Christmas.
All right.
That
was a good.
Yeah.
How was the quality of your call? That was very good.
Very good. So that was Dee with Homestead Rewind, and I'm not sure if you could answer me in the chat. Have you been putting out any videos? Because if you have, I've been missing them. I'll have to go figure out why.
I think she does just every once.
Yeah.
Not regularly, but every once in a while she'll put out a video.
Did a lot of videos for a while.
Homestead Lou. You don't hear from him for like 6 months, and then he puts out a video. So he'll get going again.
Yeah.
I think he's getting ready. Again, I'm off for 2 weeks, so I'll be coming out to see Homestead Lou
sometime
in the next 2 weeks, whether he likes it or not.
Okay. Whether he likes it or not.
Whether he likes it, I'm just going to come out there. hang out. Maybe a day, drive back home, maybe spend the night. Who knows? People can only take so much of me, and then they're like, "Please,
Please go.
go away." I can bring you some park burgers, Lou.
Yeah.
They're not bad, man. And I got some like chicken. Thanks to the lunch ladies, Melissa and all the girls in there. They're number 5s now. You know why they're called number 5s? They went around to our school and put numbers on each door entry. Big, huge numbers. And the cafeteria door is number 5.
Good morning, Ryan.
So whenever I go in there, I say, "Good morning, number 5s." I bet you Debbie tuned me out. Tell me what I just said.
I did. I tuned you up because Ryan popped in here, but I'm wondering why he's not blue.
What do you mean he's blue? It's an R, a blue R.
No, his name. He doesn't have a wrench.
Oh. Maybe he had to
Because
get a
he's
different...
not the other brother.
Yeah, that's right. He's got another account. This is where he trolls people at.
Yeah, I think it is where he trolls people.
With the Ryan M.
Yeah. Well, we got to make him a moderator. So there you go.
Phone service out here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would have liked
So
to.
he's just listening.
Ryan's always a hoot to talk to. So
Mhm.
maybe if he gets better cell service later on, he'll call in.
Yeah, Mark could take him some frozen burritos. That's
Good morning,
for sure.
Tina Ladybug.
Good morning,
joined us.
Tina Ladybug. You were on top of that one.
I finally said hi
Yeah,
to somebody
You
because
did.
I'm looking over here
Good
right
morning,
now.
LG.
Anybody else got any crazy news? Oh, there's one brave person out on the
Yeah.
pier today.
And she looks cold.
She's like,
And she's upset with the
oh my
Pelicans.
God, they're looking at her, they're chasing her like, nobody's been bringing us food today. So every pelican is going to be on her. Like
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, we got it.
Here we go. Oh, Ken.
All right, standing by here.
Call from.
Ken Star Lone Cowboy.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Do people hear that whenever he calls it? Ken from Lone Star Cowboy. Did you hear that?
Good morning.
Oh,
I heard it.
Okay, yeah. It's on the stream probably because it's on our desktop
I
audio.
think we got a bot.
Oh, that's all right. We love bots. Oh, not that. No. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Scrooge just joined us, Ken. What's going on,
Are
Ken?
they a bot? They might not be a bot. Did we just
Did they
establish?
take care of them yet?
I did, but I think they're not a bot.
What you gonna do, Scrooge? Have they joined us before?
I think they have, and I don't think they are a bot. I'm sorry about that.
Can you unblock them?
Well, I didn't. I just deleted their message.
Oh no. Okay, good. They're back. So Ken, what do you
Okay.
got going on today?
All right.
Oh,
Not a bot. That's right. We've seen them in here before. Sorry.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
that's all right.
Screw. Go ahead,
Just
Ken.
sitting behind the wheel today.
Driving today.
Headed for Tulsa area and just getting an extra days of work since it's a short week next week. You know.
Yep. Yeah, you got some Christmas coming up. You got to get off the road for a little bit.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'd be looking forward to that show with that you were talking about earlier. You know.
Yeah.
With the aliens.
Yeah. I mean, you pull into a truck stop, you see all kinds of weird stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know that you truckers probably have seen all kind of. Now, have you ever had what I said, where you're driving the same road that you know every turn, twist, but then all of a sudden you're looking and you don't recognize anything. Have you ever done that?
Well, not really, but I've been behind the wheel at night and thinking, where did the last 100 miles go?
Oh yeah,
You
just
know?
like
It's like, oh wow, I'm here already, and you know you weren't sleeping. You know,
Right,
it's just,
right.
it's just.
so
it
you've
just
had.
goes by fast at night. You know.
So you could have been abducted. They could have transported your truck further down the road and plopped you back in. Is what you're saying?
Yeah. Luckily, I didn't feel anything. You know.
Yeah.
But deja vu, I've had that several times in my life. You know, where I've dreamt something like loading a piece of freight on a trailer, and then 6 months later, I'm like, wow, I've done this before.
Yeah.
I remember this.
Yeah, some deja
You know,
vu.
it's just really weird. So.
Well, save it for the show.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So LG timed out what you gonna do, Screw or whatever their name is. They're not a bot. Sorry, LG. That was my bad. I forgot they have been in here before.
Well, we've got 1,000, people.
Moderators.
You see somebody like that jump in, you're gonna ban them right away, right?
I need to make them a moderator.
You guys were talking about snow. I actually walked outside this morning to start the truck, and which was like about 4:30, 4:45, and we had snow flurries, and they were big snowflakes. They weren't the little ones, So.
Now,
and then they're saying Monday morning we're supposed to have a system come up through up to 2 inches possibly in Kansas City.
No, Kent.
Mark, I'll get a hold of you later on.
All right, yeah, we'll get a show going, and we'll do it on conspiracy theory.
There you go.
Or aliens and everything. I know I love some of the stories I've heard over the time, from reliable people that have seen ghosts and stuff. So hopefully
the best movie I like to watch is based on a true story, and that's that Fire in the Sky or whatever it is about them guys were cutting trees and stuff, up in the mountains.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
That's
I didn't see the movie though.
I've seen. Yeah, the movie's just as good. So
all right, I'm gonna have to.
Anyway. Yeah.
So
y'all have a good day.
All right.
All right.
Talk with you later, Ken. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll see you before then, but Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Bye.
Now, what he was saying, he hadn't checked out some of those channels. I like Jax from Wild Wild West.
Yes.
And I don't know if any of our moderators can put that in there, but Jax from Wild Wild West. If you search for Wild Wild West, you have to go filter and go to channels, or else it gets buried with all this Wild Wild West stuff, the movie and stuff. So filter it out, and he's just a great guy. And also, he has a podcast now that he sometimes puts up on YouTube, but it's on, the Apple Podcast. And the Apple Podcast is called Steady at the Wheel. Well, we got another call coming in. Stand by.
Call from.
It muted.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, we got a call, but I didn't hear who it was. Who do we have on the line?
Greg and Lori.
Oh, good
hey,
morning,
Greg.
Good morning, Greg and Lori. How are you guys today?
We're doing good. We're just sitting here waiting on it to get an oil change.
Oh.
That's exciting.
That sounds exciting on a Saturday morning. You're up awful early for your oil change.
Yeah, if we don't get here early, they get really busy.
Yeah.
So what other plans do you have on this fine Saturday?
Nothing much.
Let me get time that.
So it says I timed out that person. I didn't do anything.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine.
No.
It's all right. I made him a moderator now, so
nobody can mess with them.
Yeah. No. So they'll be all right. Yeah. Yeah, no, it came up on my on my chat and said that it was timed out by you, but that's okay. It's all right. I said it first, so I didn't
you off guard.
I forgot they have been in before.
I mean, it's an interesting channel name.
It is an
isn't it?
interesting channel name, so for sure.
Got a good point, you know.
Yeah. So, anyway, so
Have
no harm.
Have y'all been keeping up with Neuralink and what they've been doing?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I know it's coming out here soon. They said they're going to start testing in humans here
Oh no, we're not
real soon. But again,
doing that.
I said earlier on our show, all glory be to God, right? Whatever we do on this show is, God's will and everything like that. If 5 people watch us or 100, so. But one thing I don't like about Elon Musk is he's never said that he's believes in God or is a Christian, and he says, I don't trust anybody like that. You know what I mean? He might be doing a lot of good things here lately, bringing out truth bombs and all that stuff, but I got my eye on him,
I agree.
But, yeah, I ain't getting the dang thing, and, whatever. If you want to get, it's America, so, if somebody wants to get it, I wouldn't, what can they do, or I know, let me put it another way.
No, it's a step toward being non-human.
I know, but let's
and
say
I'm not
this.
Doing it.
Listen to, I mean, if you were paralyzed and they could put a chip in you and you could have all your motion back and everything, that's worth the risk, I think. Don't you think?
You'd have your motion. Oh, like if you were paralyzed.
Yeah, you're worthless to society. Listen, Deb, hold on.
No.
If you're a paraplegic, you have no arms, no legs, you're not supposed, you wanted to be put on this earth to help others. Well, in that case, everybody's helping you, right? And that's not right. So if you're going to still be here, I would get the chip if I was a paraplegic and just hope they weren't, putting me in a demonic world.
No, I'm not taking that step. That's the one thing that makes me feel like that Elon Musk is not as good as he is saying he is.
I don't know if I'd rush out and get it right away. I would sit back and wait a while and see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, they said that they're going to be making in the name of medicine.
Yeah, so that would fit into your scenario, Mark.
Yeah. They'd say it's just for people like that. Yeah, right. Okay. Again, do I trust it? I'm not, I don't know. That's a tough one. If it's going to make you be able to enjoy life again, that's a hard one to pass by. But I mean, if you knew it was demonic, then yeah, you would be like, okay, I see where they're going with this. I ain't doing it. But it's supposed to make people smarter and all that stuff too. Like Elon says he's rushing out and getting one right away too.
Well, good luck with that. So
yeah.
That's my take, but I'm just a janitor. Remember that.
I'm gonna go and let someone else get on.
All righty, guys. Well, have
good
a
to
good
hear from
Saturday.
you. Have
Now,
fun.
Where do you guys live? What
They're
general?
in Oklahoma, right? You're in Oklahoma, right?
Northeast Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Northeast
I thought so.
Oklahoma. All right. Well, you guys have a good one up there.
You too.
All right. Bye. Wow, these phone calls are working good today.
Yeah, they are
Let's
working
keep
good
them
today,
going.
which is good since our internet wasn't working so well a minute ago.
And we didn't have Ned today.
I know. We failed the people. Anne is crying.
Oh,
Anne
I'm
loves
sorry,
Ned.
Ann. I know.
I know.
I tried. I tried really hard. I
know.
like, what?
I gave him an idea and he didn't run with it. So.
Well, that was way late.
Oh.
Too. And it just didn't have anything.
Well, the next 2 weeks.
The creativity was not there today.
The next 2 weeks we're going to be off for the most
Oh
part.
my God.
And
I'm
so,
going to have lots of time to come up
yeah.
and prepare in advance for next Saturday's show is going to be a rip-roaring good show.
Yeah.
Because we'll set it all up.
And I'm not sure. It's the 17th now.
Like, I could try to find another...
So it will be Christmas. Will it be Christmas Eve next?
You're now 9-4 against Texas A&M.
You just keep going.
Oh, yeah, we could do Dottie.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll make
Bring
you
on
happy.
Dottie.
Yeah, we're going to get Dottie.
Let's try to find his
We have 4 minutes left. Hang on.
He also had Mike Leach also had a coffee one. I'm trying to rack it up real quick to fill in some time. Like Mike Leach, again, if you're bored on a Saturday, driving in a truck, go check out. Just type in Mike Leach, and hold on. Let me get the dual cam up here. News Dottie is in the house. Destroying the house. No. She's been pretty good. She hasn't really torn up anything important here lately. Just her own toys. She finally got cotton candy apart. This one thing, I don't know, it's the most ridiculous toy. Cotton candy. And she totally ripped it apart. Quit licking the mic, dog. Yeah, I know.
Throwing my mic.
She really desperately wants to knock my hat off and lick my bald skull.
Yeah.
She comes running in the house and she'll flick my hat off and just start licking my chrome dome. I don't know what's up with that. Dog loves it.
We were snuggling last night and she was curled up around our heads and licking Mark's bald head.
Bald head. I don't know, man. This dog is wacky, but she does what she... And she stands on. That's the other weird thing about this dog. I've never had a
local
dog.
Chargers. I don't think I said hello.
This dog has to stand on me in bed, and All 4 legs, too. Have to be up on my body. I don't know. Night pet her.
Get up. The girls want to see you.
Come on. Come on, Daddy. Come here. Come on. Come here.
Get up proud.
Aw.
Get up proud. She's proud.
Yeah, she's a...
Aw.
You know one thing I like? You know how I said Mike Leach? I love him because he's wacky and crazy and just different, right? This dog is different, and I love it, man. This dog is got some aneurysms that are just precious, you know, that are like, I don't want a normal dog. I want a dog that's crazy like me. And this, oh yeah, tired too.
She's going to be
She's
happy,
just
though,
like-
because for the most part, we're going to be home for the next 2 weeks, so she's going to be loving it.
Yeah, she's a good pup. But then she's been, I mean, I was kind of, you know, whenever my other dog was pretty much just walking, you know, no break, kind of like Alzheimer's, right?
Yeah.
And I got a little, you know, I was in a depressed, not, you know, super depressed, but I just wasn't happy, right? And that dog finally, you know, I took care of it and, you know, all the way up to the bitter end. And I'm not as depressed anymore because of this dog right here, I think. This dog gives me a lot of joy. Whenever you come home, she's just so glad to see you.
No, there's no more roots in the backyard, I don't think, but she does have, well,
That
she
was a
has
good
her
one.
favorite hole to dig in that's on the fence line to
Yeah.
the neighbor dogs, and then now there's another one that they're working on, so they have that going on, and she dragged out some paper out there, so we got to go pick up
She
the
likes
backyard.
the toilet paper if you leave it up on the
No,
counter.
she's not afraid of storms yet.
No, not at all.
Not
at
yet.
all.
Not yet.
She looks outside like, man, that was a loud noise.
Mhm.
But and our last healer was not afraid of the storms until she got older.
Yeah.
And then I think they got one. But no, she don't care. She yeah. Look at the camera. Come on. Say hi to the people. Get above the phone number.
Yeah, there you go. Say hello. So,
But just
she's a good puppy.
good
Oh,
puppy.
I don't know where she's going, but she's a good
She's
puppy.
trying to push away. She jams them paws up against you and tries to get
Mhm.
space. I don't know what that. But I'll have to. I don't know. That would be awkward to show a picture of her
I
standing.
don't know what she's doing now.
Standing.
She's like, I'm gonna go back here and pout. Get up here.
But
Like, I don't know how to sit on here.
I think it would be too weird for me to videotape her standing on me in bed. That's not going to
Yeah.
happen. But
I know. He does like that too. Yeah. What you gonna do?
Lee says Gus's girlfriend. Well, they'll get back to we'll get them back together. They do. Even whenever they were totally, like, she was just a tiny puppy.
Yeah, we
Lou's
stopped by
dog
Lou's
just
on the way back
was
from
incredibly
Texas.
good, and they just hit it off really good.
Yeah. Yeah. She'll bring Dottie when he'll bring Dottie when he comes. Yeah.
She doesn't have this couch figured out.
No, she's not. She's not good with the couch at all. Are you? All right. So,
Yeah, let's
did we get out of
Yeah,
here?
we'll get out of here. Thanks everybody for joining us, and
I'm trying to figure out if next Saturday is Christmas Eve. I think it is. I know. Yeah, it is. So we'll have a Christmas Eve live going on next Saturday. So we'll have to Christmas it up. So
I don't know.
Anyway,
if anybody checked over on Grumpy Grandpa Patriot show, I had a short of Dottie just
jumping the hay bales.
running around, jumping the hay bales and everything. I guess we could have shown it on our show or something
Yeah.
like that. But it's kind of cute. She just loves them hay bales. Like, you take the kid to the park, and what does a kid immediately do? Run straight to the swing or something
Yeah.
like that. I get close to them hay bales. She just torques up there and starts jumping and running
Yeah.
on top of them, jumping from one side to the other.
Yeah.
And just having she's just like, oh my gosh, the hay bales. I love these things.
And we'll have more furry friends this week, and we'll get a show out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week. Probably early in the day. So we need to get on that. So everybody, enjoy your week. Be safe out there. And so we're going to get out of here because Dottie's biting me. All right. So until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.
Let's go. We're losing control of the show. All right, everybody.